The month of June has not been kind to Iranian football fans, but Team Melli finally got to play a match. On today's episode, we will take a look at the highlights from Iran's friendly match against Algeria, and we will also have analysis for you as well. You know the deal, and you know what time it is. Finally, a friendly match for Iran to play after all the cancellations and planning problems. Hey everyone, glad you're back for some more Team Melli Talk. Let's take a look at Iran's starting lineup against Algeria. Getting the starting goal, Amir Abidzadeh. As for the backline, Ehsan Hajsafi, Omid Nourafkan, Majid Hosseini, and Sadegh Moharrami. Next for the midfielders, Ahmad Nourallahi, Saeed Ezzatullahi, and Ali Reza Jahanbash. Up top, on the wings, Mehdi Taremi and Ali Golizadeh, playing as a lone striker, Sardar Azmoun. In the 6th minute, some good teamwork between Jahanbash and Taremi, but a nice defensive play from Mohammad Tougai. Soon after, a shot from Adem Zorgane and a scary moment from Amir Abidzadeh, Majid Hosseini with the clearance, we remain scoreless. Algeria keeping up the pressure, this time a shot from Ismail Benasser, but the shot goes wide. A good run-in pass from Ahmad Nourallahi, the shot from Taremi, but a save is made. A nice give and go with Riyad Benayad, Rashid Ghezal with an opportunity, but his shot goes over the bar. Iran taking advantage of a giveaway, the ball finds its way to Ali Reza Jahanbash, but once again a nice defensive play from Mohammad Tougai. A run from Ghezal, almost gets a penalty, referee says no. Iran trying to get something going, and no, these long shots from Nourafkan will not work. Time winding down the first half, Team Melli practicing their one-touch passes, but oh no, a bad pass from Jahanbash goes right to Riyad Benayad, and he puts his shot past Abidzadeh to give Algeria a 1-0 lead. Talk about the worst time to concede a goal. Algeria with all the momentum, and you can't say that they didn't deserve to be in the lead. Now let's check out the second half highlights. A long-range shot from Bilal Brahimi barely goes over the bar. Iran looking to get back in the match. A pass to Nourafkan, the cross, and finish by Ali Reza Jahanbash. Finally, a goal for Iran. We are tied 1-1. 1 minute later, Algeria looking to retake the lead, but Abidzadeh barely makes the save with his foot. Now in the 70th minute, a run from Omid Nourafkan. Golizadeh with the cross, looking for Taremi, but this one is broken up. Next, Amir Hosseinzadeh gets involved, but his shot goes wide of the far post. This should have been a routine clearance. A pass from Ibrahimi to Nourafkan, but Omid Nourafkan gives the ball away, and yes, it would result in another goal for Algeria, 2-1. This time it was Mohammad Amoura. And that would be the final goal of the match. Algeria scores a 2-1 victory over Iran. Let's just forget about June 2022. Now there are plenty of negatives to talk about from a 2-1 loss to Algeria. So let's start with Ehsan Hajsafi and Omid Nourafkan. When looking back at the starting lineup, I was not happy when I saw Ehsan Hajsafi starting at left back and Omid Nourafkan starting at center back. I will make something clear. Omid Nourafkan is not a center back. There was plenty of ball watching in this match from Hajsafi and Nourafkan. First, in the 19th minute, a nice give and go between Riyad Benayad and Rashid Ghezal, but luckily, Ghezal's shot went over the bar. Then, in the 27th minute, Ghezal came close to getting a penalty for Algeria, but the referee was not having it. But take a look once again at the poor defending from Hajsafi and Nourafkan. I mean, where was the effort? Now, I'll be quick to say that Omid Nourafkan looked much more comfortable playing at the left back position after Dragan Skocic made a few changes to start the second half. Yes, Nourafkan did get the assist on the goal, but we absolutely cannot forget about Nourafkan's giveaway that led to the winning goal for Algeria. I have no idea what Nourafkan was thinking, but then again, who does? The bottom line is that Omid Nourafkan is a liability on defense, and his skills as a left back on the attack do not outweigh his mistakes on defense. But aside from all that, I still expect Omid Noorafkan to be on Iran's World Cup roster, and this is pretty much because Iran does not have a lot of options at the left back position. The next player I want to talk about is Ahmad Nouralahi. Now, from what I remember, especially from World Cup qualifying, I've always considered Ahmad Nouralahi to be a solid midfielder. But his giveaway here in the 20th minute led to a goal-scoring chance for Algeria. His clumsy play in the middle third of the field is dangerous. And this makes me say that Omid Ebrahimi must be starting for Iran at the central midfield position, especially when Iran's going to be playing against much better competition at the 2022 World Cup. Next, there was a lot of criticism about Amir Abidzadeh on social media. And to me, we continue to see more of the same from Amir Abidzadeh. In the 7th minute, Abidzadeh did not look confident at all when he mishandled this shot from Adem Zorgane. Riyad Benayad almost scored on the rebound, but later in the first half, Abidzadeh stops a free kick like it was super easy, and this is the problem with Amir Abidzadeh. Inconsistency. Sometimes Abidzadeh can make amazing saves, and sometimes he can just look flat out horrible. And as we know, Ali Reza Bayramvand is back with Persepolis. I just want to see Bayramvand return to good playing form and take back his starting job from Amir Abidzadeh. Okay, Ali Reza Jahanbakhsh has been a great leader for Iran. We all remember he was awesome during World Cup qualifying, no doubt about that. But his back pass late in the first half resulted in a goal for Algeria. It appears that the pressure from Algeria was a big problem for Team Melli. Now, I am not implying that Ali Reza Jahanbakhsh shouldn't be starting anymore, but these kinds of mistakes cannot happen again. Now, what about you? Which player or players were you most disappointed with in Iran's 2-1 loss to Algeria? Leave a comment down below. Always look forward to getting your input. Now let's face it, these are not good times for Team Melli. Iran was outplayed by Algeria, and this Algeria team was missing some pretty good players. We also cannot forget that both goals from Algeria were the result of huge defensive mistakes from Iran. Now, another thing to point out is that it's very difficult to please the Iranian football fan base. And yes, this is not late-breaking news. But in the past, there have been times where Team Melli fans have hit the panic button, and I've always been in that mode usually of, hey, just relax. But what really concerns me this time around is the reports that I heard involving many Team Melli players refusing to talk to the press about the 2-1 loss to Algeria. Now, this makes me think that Dragan Skocic has lost control of the locker room. And if that's the case, then it's very difficult for me right now to be optimistic about Iran's chances at the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. And that's it, everybody, for this edition of Team Melli Talk. As always, really do appreciate the support. Make sure you get to our website, www.teammelitalk.com. Remember, this is your best source for the latest news on Team Melli, the national team of Iran. Make sure you find us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You know the handle, at Team Melli Talk. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that notification button. See you on the next edition of Team Melli Talk.